Okay, so here it is in my dining room. I just put it there over my curtain because I can hardly find anywhere to hang it. All my windows already have curtains and there isn't a space in the dining room, but I hope you like it and I hope you will be inspired to start making valances as I try to create different ones, maybe once every week, for you, and you can see how it actually enhances the look of my curtains. But I think I have enough, and so I don't really use valances anymore. So thank you for watching. Be inspired. So here we are again. I have to do another pattern, and if you notice there's a blue insert in the valance, so this pattern is for the insert. Okay, so let me quickly go through it because it's getting a little bit dark. So let me put it up a little bit more. So the width of this is also 40 centimeters. So let me open it. I've already cut it, so I'm just trying to keep it together for you. So you're going to cut another rectangle, and it is 40 centimeters wide, just like the first one. But this piece now is 34 centimeter in length. Okay, so 40 centimeter wide, just like the first one, but 34 in length. Okay, so I'll just put this here. I cut it so it's off a little bit. All right, so if you notice, this says 20. Let me bring it down so you can see it. So this is 20. So when you open it, you know it's folded now. It will eventually be 40 centimeters, and from the top to the bottom is 34 centimeter. Okay, and you're going to fold it just like you folded the first piece. And what you're going to do to the corner here where it's folded, you are going to come up 5 centimeters. Okay, so to the corner here you're going to come up 5 centimeters, and if you notice there is the green line there, you're going to come right there and mark it and cut it off. And when you cut it off, that's what you get, a curve. And to the top you are going to mark off 11 centimeters. Okay, so there it is, from the corner here to here you're going to mark off 11 centimeters. And when you do that, you're going to take your rule and you're going to come straight down to where the point is here, and you're going to put it on the 11 to the point here, and you're going to cut that diagonal cut. Okay, so there it is, 11 centimeters, straight line from the 11 to where the point is, the corner, and mark off 11, mark off that diagonal line, and then you just take away that and you get this shape. Okay, so I forgot to tell you that the patterns that you're making will help you to actually ensure that your fabric, when you cut the fabric, you get them perfect. Okay, you won't have to be guessing or whatever it is, or the mistakes that you have already made will be made on the paper and are also corrected. So therefore you shouldn't have problems when you cut the pattern. Okay, so here is the pattern, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to cut, so you need 8 pieces of this because we need 4 inserts, and you need 8 pieces of this, and you're going to place it right side to right side, just the same, and cut it like you did the first one. And you're going to stitch from one corner to the other here. Okay, and then you're going to give it the little slits just the same. If you notice, then I'm marking it, bear with me because I'm using, these are all old curtains that I'm using. I won't be using these valances in my house. I'm just making them so that I'll be able to show you how to do them. And this was actually the sink skirt for the bathroom sink. Okay, so if you notice, it's a little faded, so that's why it looks like that. So you're going to stitch from one end here to the other end, and this has a curve and the other blue piece has a curve. One is convex and one is concave. I don't quite remember which is it now because I haven't done any curves within a while, so I don't even remember what it is. So after you stitch it, you're going to give it the little slits and turn it over, and then you're going to stitch both sides. Okay, right side and left side. Okay, so you will end up with 4 pieces. Don't stitch the top because we're going to cut off a piece off the top, because once we cut here diagonal, put a diagonal line here, it actually lengthens this side and it's longer than the blue, so we're going to have to shape it. So don't stitch here but stitch both sides. Okay, so you need to have 4 pieces of this. When you're finished, stitch on right side, stitch on wrong side, and turn to the right side, and then you stitch both sides. Okay, and also these that you did before, you're going to turn them over, you're going to slit them as I said down here. You're going to turn them over, you're going to stitch the sides, okay, and stitch the top of these because these are perfect. So you're going to stitch both sides. Okay, there it is on the right side. So you're going to stitch it when you turn it to the right side, and this is just to keep it in place. Okay, keep the 2 pieces together. And you're also going to stitch this, so you're going to end up with 2 pieces of this, remember, but these are actually for the end. Okay, this side will go to the wall, and the other piece here, you have a right and you have a left, and they will both go to the wall. So this side to the wall and the other piece here will go to the wall. So when you turn it over now, you would stitch the side here, the shorter side. You don't go back and stitch this side because it's already stitched and turned over. So you'll stitch the shorter side and then you will stitch the top. And then after you finish that now and everything is stitched, we are going to assemble our valance. Okay, so we are going to place this on here and stitch it over like that. Okay, so I will actually, I hope that I'll be able to do all of that in part 2. Okay, we are also going to stitch the band that is the rod pocket, the one that the rod is going to go in. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so go ahead and do your stitching assemblage and I'll get back to you. Good morning again. This is the next day and this is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. So I told you would have some excess on the blue inserts because we had to cut it diagonal. So here it is. That's the last one. So what you do, you just mark it and cut it right across straight in the other line. Okay, from this end to this end. So here it is. I've actually stitched the blue onto the sky blue inserts onto this, as I said in the previous video. And when I did that, what I did now was put the 2 edges of the blue together and stitch along. Okay, so first you're going to stitch the blue to the right side and the left side. You're going to stitch the sky blue insert to the right side and the left side of the blue. I think I've already explained that. And the next step is to put the 2 edges. Now you can serge it. The next step is to put the 2 edges together and stitch right along. And this is what you get when you stitch it. Okay, so here it is. So this is what you get. Okay, so I'm going to add the rod pocket to it, and I'm not going to show you how to do that because I'm going to do a separate video on how to do your rod pocket for your valances. Okay, so if you find you have a little excess here again, you can just trim it in line with this. Okay, find that there's a little excess there, you're going to trim it and add the rod pocket. So here is the valance. Okay, you see the inserts there. Okay, and it's actually a scallop valance. Okay, so there it is. What I want to do, or what I'm about to do, is to add the rod pocket to the top here. And what is a rod pocket? The rod pocket is what you put the rod in to hang the curtain or the valance. All right, so here it is, and I'm just going to add it on to the valance, and I will do a separate video for that. Okay, because a lot of people do not know how to add the rod pocket, so I will do a separate video very shortly. Maybe the next video will be that one, because if you'll be making valances and curtains, you want to understand how to do your rod pocket, okay, or to sew your rod pocket. So, and as I said, I'm a teacher, and there are beginners out there that really don't understand, and I really want to empower especially young people. So if they really have a passion for this, at least they'll be able to understand when they watch my tutorials. Okay. Okay, so here it is in my dining room. I just put it there over my curtain because I can hardly find anywhere to hang it. All my windows already have curtains, and there isn't a space in the dining room. But I hope you like it, and I hope you will be inspired to start making valances as I try to create different ones, maybe once a week, for you, and you can see how it actually enhances the look of my curtains. But I think I have enough, and so I don't really use valances anymore. So thank you for watching. Be inspired.